This is Dr. Auxilia, Assistant Professor of Botany, Holy Cross College. Dear students, today I am going to discuss on the topic hybridization technique in plants. This is the learning objectives of this topic. At the end of this lesson, the students will be able to define hybridization and pollination, explain the basic principles of plant reproduction, understand the role of flowers, pollination, fertilization in plant reproduction, explain the procedure for the production of hybrid. Let us move on to the introduction of hybridization. First of all, we should know about the hybrid. What is hybrid? Individual produced as a result of cross between two genetically different parent is known as hybrid. Let us know about hybridization. The production of a hybrid by crossing two individuals of unlike genetical constitution is known as hybridization. This is an important method of combining characters of different plants. It doesn't change the genetic material. That is, this hybridization doesn't make the changes in the genetic material, but it produces the organism combination of genes. These are the hybrid plants produced. First one is hybrid lilies, sweet corns, coconut, maize, tomatoes. Let us move on to the history of hybridization. Hybridization was first of all practically used in the crop improvement by a German botanist called Joseph Kohl-Reuter in the year 1760. Mendel onwards, the hybrid had become the key method of crop improvement. Today is the most common method of crop improvement, and vast majority of the plants are produced as a result of this hybridization. These are the objectives of this hybridization: to artificially create a variety of population for the selection of types with the combination of desired characters. Then next one is to combine the desired characters into a single individual and to exploit and utilize the hybrid varieties. These are the characteristics of hybridized plants. The hybridized plants will have, these are the special characters. First one is high resistance, disease resistance, high yielding capacity and high productivity, life longness. Example, brinjal, lady's finger, chili, paddy and tomato. Let us move on to the procedure for the hybridization. These are the following steps involved in the production of hybrids. First one is selection of parents, selfing of parents, emasculation, bagging, tagging, crossing, harvesting and storing the F1 seeds and raising the F1 generation. Let's move on to steps one by one. First one is selection of parents. Depends upon the aim and objectives of breeding, the selection is made. First one is the parent plant is selected. It must be selected from the local areas and it should be supposed to be best suited to the existing conditions. There are various methods by which plant selection is carried out. First one is pure line selection. It is meant for selection for uniform plants. Selection from field grown plants, it is known as bulk selection or mass selection. This is an essential method for inducing homozygosity and eliminating the undesirable characters and obtaining inbreeds. Two types of cell pollinations are made. First one is autogamy, second one is geitonogamy. Autogamy is a transfer of pollen to the stigma of the same plant, is known as autogamy. Then next one is geitonogamy. Geitonogamy is the transfer of pollen from one flower to the stigma of another flower on the same plant. It is known as geitonogamy. Then next step is emasculation. Inbreeds are grown under normal conditions and are emasculated. Removal of stamen from female flower before they shed their pollens. Removal of stamens from female parent before they shed their pollens. Then next one is, it is not required in unisexual plants. It must be required in bisexual plants. It can be, next topic is bagging. Bagging, it can be defined as the method for the bagging of ovum of the flower. It is done to prevent cross pollination of the flower by other pollen. The bags are made up of paper, butter paper and vegetable parchment paper. These are the paper used for bagging. This is the bagging technique. Next step is tagging. Tagging, it is the process of attaching label to the emasculated plant. then which is contain information about the number of field records, date of emasculation and date of crossing, and name of the plant to which it is crossed. This is the labeled plant, that is a tagged plant with their labeling. Then another step is crossing. Crossing, it is the process of artificial cross pollination. In this process, pollen from selected parent is placed on the stigma of flower to allow fertilization. Pollen grains are collected in petri dishes. For example, maize, wheat, cotton plant, we can collect their pollens in petri dishes. Then next one is we can collect pollen in paper bags. For example, maize. This is a picture of crossing. Then next step is harvestation. Harvestation, the seeds from this progeny are collected and are stored with original tag. This is known as harvestation. Then next one is raising F1 generation. The seeds are giving rise to the first filial generation, which is then subjected to the selection. That is known as F1 generation. Selection of hybrid. It is the most important technique in plant breeding. The most simple and widely used in selection based on the phenotypic character. The phenotypic character means morphological character. Based on the morphological character, we can select the hybrids. These phenotypic traits are morphological markers. By using morphological markers, we can identify the hybrids. Then other techniques include the use of a molecular marker and cytogenetic analysis. Let us move on to the significance of hybridization. New plants with variations in genetic characters, it incorporates many desirable characters. For example, disease resistance, high yield. Hybrids which are better adapted to changes in the existing environment. Conclusion, hybridization is the technique of breeding two different individuals of the same or other species in order to achieve the desired changes in the organism. This technique can be used for both plants and animals. These are the frequently asked questions. Dear students, I hope you all understood the topic very well. These are the references I have referred. Thank you.